Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, let me show you how to buy train and bus tickets online in UK. Now, the main specific area that I'll be focusing is in London. So say for example, if you want to go ahead and use the London buses and the underground train, how do you go about buying tickets so that you can go ahead and travel and use the train and the buses to your needs? Well, what we need to do is to just go ahead and go to our browser right here, and we're going to be searching for Oyster cards right here. So Oyster card London, where we need to go ahead and look for transport for London right here. So go ahead and click on this. Now this is the main item that you can go ahead and use to be able to travel about in London. You can actually use this in buses and you can use this in trains as well. So for you to go ahead and buy tickets, all you need to do is to go ahead and order one of this and then top it up. So for you to go ahead and get an Oyster card, what you'll need to do is you'll actually need to go to any shops that you have in London. They mostly have or the ability to go ahead and buy Oyster card, but the main thing that I would recommend is to go into the undergrounds themselves and then go to any of the ticket counters there. Go ahead and ask about purchasing an Oyster card. So what is an Oyster card? An Oyster card is a travel card that allows you to go ahead and top up your card itself. So again, you can use it for travel card as a bus pass. And what you would need to do is you would need to go ahead and find these right here. These are usually before you go ahead and enter within a underground itself. You should be able to go ahead and see those. So you should be able to see something like this. So whenever you go ahead into barriers for the trains themselves, you should be able to see them right here. All you need to do is to go ahead and make contact or go ahead and pay it like so. This will be the same for buses, where every time that you enter a bus itself, you should be able to see the reader right here. Go ahead and add in your Oyster card or tap in your Oyster card in there for you to get charged for that. Now, one thing that you need to make note of is that every time that you travel by bus, you only need to touch this once. When you go out, you don't need to tap in anymore, otherwise that will charge you once again. But when it comes to traveling on the underground, what you would need to do is to go ahead and touch in. So from the entry point of your underground location, and then you need to tap out as well. So when you enter the barriers themselves like so, you'll be able to go ahead and touch in. And then when you go ahead and go out, there will be another set of barriers. So you won't go ahead and forget to tap out. And if you want to go ahead and try to figure out in terms of how much a journey would cost, then if you are back here in the Transport for London website, just go ahead and click on plan a journey right here. So say for example, we are going from Piccadilly Circus right here, and then we are traveling to say something like Regent Park right here. And then go ahead and click plan my journey. This will go ahead and take a look at the journey itself. And then it will tell you in terms of what would be the best way for you to travel. Do you want to go cycling? Do you want to walk? Do you want to go bus only itself? And so on and so forth. And it will also tell you in terms of how much this would cost in terms of travel. Now, if you need to go and solely buy trains when it comes to traveling, not just within London but throughout UK, or especially when it comes to using the train networks, the main thing that I would suggest using is this app called Trainline. So Trainline right here allows you to go ahead and book tickets in advance or whenever you need, and then go ahead and use this to go ahead and travel around the United Kingdom. So say for example that we are coming in from London Paddington, and we want to go to somewhere like Manchester right here. So Manchester Piccadilly, and then it'll be a return itself. You can go ahead and add in all the information that you need. So when are you going to leave? It'll be Say for example, we are leaving on the 5th of August at around 7 in the morning, and then we'll be going home. Let's say I will be going home on the 11th of August at around say 2 o'clock or something. You can go ahead and add in your rail cards if you have any right here. So depends on what kind of rail card it will be. So say for example you have a 16 to 25 rail card, how many people are traveling. Say you have like, I don't know, 3 people. There you go. And then how many have the rail card itself. Say 3 of them does. Go ahead and click on done, and then go ahead and click get the cheapest fare. Now this will go ahead and take a look at what the cheapest ones are, which one is available. It'll give you some time as well in terms of when it will be, how much it would cost, do you need a first class or not, and so on and so forth. As you can see, since you are booking quite early, these are limited in terms of availability. But if, say for example, you're traveling at a much earlier time, then you can go ahead and take a look at this. Now you can go ahead and continue to make changes in terms of this if you wanted to. And what I do recommend is if you want to go ahead and click on split save right here, what that does is it will look for even cheaper places or even cheaper costs for you right here. So this will be single fares itself. Split save essentially allows you to go ahead and make changes to your train itself if you want to go ahead and look for something a lot more cheaper. And then usually the ones that are highlighted in yellow are the one that is the most cheapest in terms of your travel time. Now you can also do the same thing if you need to go ahead and use a coach right here. You can go ahead and click on coach instead, and it will give you the information that you need right here. So this will allow you to go ahead and travel by train or by bus to wherever around in the United Kingdom. And there you go. I hope that you have found this tutorial useful. See you guys next time.